Have you been admiring this Alicia Keys braid style all over social media? Well, we have too. So I decided today to give you all the details on how you can do this style at home, the number of braids for the entire style, and going section by section with each braid. So stay tuned. A little secret tip for the row in the back. You can create a row of knotless braids, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to create 4 knotless braids, and that way it gives me more room in the back to braid with, and I'm not trying to fit all these cornrows in such a tiny spot. I hope that makes sense because the very back of your head is a little bit shorter in length than the top. So when you get to the back, you don't want the braids to be crowded, and then it also gives the fullness appearance for the cornrows. So this is just a little tip. I'm going to start with 4 knotless braids in the back. So let's get to the meat of the style. The easiest way to do a cornrow style with designs is to have a pattern laid out for yourself. You want to have some direction with the parting so that you know what you're going to do before you start braiding and you don't have to go back and take out any braids. So for this style, there's 3 main sections. There's a right side section, left side section, and a middle section. So what I did is I parted directly down the middle, and then from there I parted the middle of that section on the left side and then the section on the right side. I was just trying to make sure that it was as even as possible. So if you don't understand, you'll be able to see it visually what I'm saying. So really you want to make sure that the right side and the left side have about the same amount of hair, and then the middle section is going to have more hair than both of the sides. Okay, let's get started with the first section. This will be considered your right section, and I'm going to go part by part. So there will be 5 braids in this section, and this is the very first braid. On the first 2 braids, I'm going to show you more detail, and then from there, I'll just show you where to part, and then you get the point, braid it down. But what I'm going to show you here is how I get the part straight. So what I do is I'll make a preliminary part, like my starting part, and then I will go in and put gel in that part and really clean it up, because the gel helps you see the follicles of your hair better and you're able to make the part as clean as possible. And just know, however the part looks before you start braiding is how it's going to look after. Meaning if it's not clean and if it's not straight, it's going to stay that way. So what I like to do is I'll work on the part a lot. That's why it kind of takes a while to do the cornrow style. I'll do that first part, I'll do the gel, part it again, and then I will mold it once I think that my part is straight. And by molding, it means just putting more gel than you did when you were parting, and then taking the comb and really working it into that section on both sides of the braid before you start braiding. And let me tell you, this is the secret to getting your cornrows to be crisp and your stitches to be crisp, because the gel really helps you define that piece to make a line for the stitch. And you can push that piece down as you're grabbing it into the cornrow, and that's how you get your stitch design. And when you're doing braids, you want to make sure your workspace is clean. Clip away any hair that is distracting the area that you need to work in. To do my cornrows, I like to start with a small piece in the front that I will separate, and that's where I will do 3 or 4 braids passes before I pull any hair from the back to start the cornrow. And that's how you get that braided look in the very front of your braid. Take your time in the front, because how you grip it is in the beginning is how it's going to continue to go down the braid. So it may take you a little minute to grip it in the front. Since this hair is really thin in the front, I added a very small piece of braiding hair 2 times to start the braid. So then once I make it past the scalp, that's when I'll start adding in braiding hair to get length and thickness. I didn't add in that many pieces of braiding hair, probably about 4 or 5. And really there's no rhyme or reason to how many pieces you add. It just depends on how thick you want the braid to be, how thick the person's hair is, and then how long you want it to be. So pick your spot. Basically map it out with the first braid, and then from there every other braid is just matching the braid next to it as best as possible. So now we're moving on to braid number 2. This is the picture that we are following that we found on social media. So the next braid is like a curved braid, and so I'm just doing the outline. I am doing a little bit of gel as I go. It's just your preference, but you want to make sure that the part is clean. I'm going to part it out. I'm going to mold it, meaning I'm going to put gel on both sides of the braid, both sides of the part, and then push that gel in, and then I'm going to begin to braid. And I'm showing you the end of the comb that you can use to push that hair, or excuse me, that gel inside the braid.
It's all because of you. I'm never sad and blue. You brighten up my day in your own special way. Whenever you're around, I'm never feeling down. You are my trusted friend. On you I can depend. You take me away from the pain, and you bring me paradise. And when I cry, these days you brought sunshine in my life. It never occurred.
Y'all, we had so much going on while we were braiding hair. You see, my husband came in there talking to us. The DoorDash came to the door and nobody was going to the door, so I had to stop in the middle of recording and go get the food. We also went live on YouTube. We went live on Instagram and TikTok, all while we were doing this style. My youngest son wasn't home, so I just had time on my hands, and so we milked it. So on to braid 3. It comes at a curve or almost like an angle that is kind of feeding off of braid 2. And so I went ahead and did that braid. So this will be the 3rd braid, and after I do this braid, it will be 2 more in this section. And I didn't have like the best clips of the other 2, but when you see me parting, then just know that I'm parting down the middle, and you're gonna braid those 2 braids, if that makes sense. And then always refer back to the reference picture that I'm posting, because that's what we're using to gauge the style and the number of braids. It'll be 5 braids in this section.
My life. To me, the first time I saw your face, I would fall so deep in love that your love can be replaced.
So essentially everything you see here is braid 4 and 5. So I'm going to curve number 4 over, feeding from number 3 down, and then the extra piece is braid 5, if it's not clear from the visual. So braid both of these sections. So when I get to the middle of this section, that's braid 4, and then the left side is braid 5. And here is an image of all 5 braids so that you're able to see what pattern we created. And so we're just going to mirror this on the left side, the exact same pattern. So I did not record it because it's literally the same thing. So you already have your section that we started from in the beginning. So you're going to take that section on the left side and do these 5 braids. So let's move over to the middle section. This is going to have a total of 8 braids, and I'm going to show you the template we're using for this section. So we're going to do 6 braids that are feeding off of each other. So it'll be 6 braids, or it'll be 3 braids going one direction and the other 3 going the other direction. So they're just feeding off each other. So you're doing like parting at an angle to the left side, then you're going to part to an angle to the right side, then back to the left side, back to the right side, back to the left side, back to the right side, and then the pieces left in the middle will just be 2 straight cornrows down to the end, and that is the pattern. So I'm going to show you how to part it out. I'm going to show you some of the braids just so you get a feel of what I'm doing, and you will have created this style.
You're looking better than you ever did. If you told me the secret, I would spread that shit to every girl that I meet, so they would know how to be. It's fresher than a peppermint. If you want me to kiss it, I'm not hesitant. I know you're kissing me back, just like that. And I got every other thing that I need and want from you, and I've been wanting you. So what you want me to do tonight? Make this the moment of your life. And I got every other thing that I need and want from you, and I've been wanting you. So what you want me to do tonight? Make this the moment of your life.
Babe, boy, you look better than you ever did. I've shown you my secrets, can you handle it? I don't wanna hide. Always been a good girl, but I got a bad side. Can I show you, baby? I'ma guarantee you won't forget. I don't wanna taste, I want the whole damn thing. I don't wanna fight. How I feel with you, it feel right. What you want for the night?
Every other thing that I need and want for you, and I've been wanting you. So what you want me to do tonight? Make this the moment of your life. Every other thing that I need and want from you, baby, and I've been wanting you. So what you want me to do
tonight? I'll make this the moment of your life.
do you right. It's nothing like midnight.
Boy, do me right, and if you like, stay the night.
If you don't mind, you should try.
Boy, I don't mind, and if you like, stay the night.
Every other thing that I need and want for you,
Know what you want to do.
so what you want me to do tonight?
You know what I
Make this the moment of your life. And I've been wanting you, so what you want me to do tonight? Make this the moment of your life.
Ain't this what you came to see? Let me be your muse. I'll inspire you in ways you won't believe. 50 shades and hues, tailor-made for you. Draw me in, look at what you started. Go with your hands when you pick my body. Go ahead and push up on it. Baby, when you want it's
This bitch gonna make me.
Got me all up in my feels, in all kind of ways. I be trying to play, but lately I just wanna keep it real. No more playing safe, let's take it all the way. I'm just saying, I just wanna make time for you. Swear it's just right for you, like this pussy designed for you. 10 out of 5 on you, know I was out on the line for you. Bet I look nice on you, open my mind for you. Don't wanna wait on it tonight, I wanna get nasty. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? Don't wanna wait on it tonight, I wanna get nasty. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? Don't wanna wait on it tonight, I wanna get.
Y'all, we made it to the promised land, the final braid. It has been a journey, but I wanted to make sure this video was very detailed so that when you went to do the style on yourself or someone else, you knew what to expect, how many braids you should have in each section, and how to part out that braid. So I left no crumbs, I ate. Oh yeah, just kidding. So anyway, I will say with my daughter's hair, it's very thick, and I really could have done 3 braids in the middle because this last braid ended up being super bulky, but she was over it, I was over it, so we just stuck with the big braid. But that's just FYI, if your hair is also very thick like hers, don't be afraid to add another braid in that middle section so that it's more even with the other braids. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for this particular video. If you have any questions or anything that I missed that was unclear, let me know in the comments section. I will be glad to answer any questions. And for now, you guys take care of yourself, and I hope you enjoyed this. Oh, before I close out, I want to show you the finishing touches. I like to do a blow dryer to blow down the flyaways, the extra hair, so I don't have to use the scissors method. And then I will go in with a spritz and a mousse, and I will tie that down with the stocking cap, and then I put on the blow dryer, over the head blow dryer. So we don't have a hooded dryer, but this is like a little hack to get the same benefits. I let her sit under there while I put the beads on there. The beads are optional for this style, and also those little 2 curly pieces are optional for this style as well. But yes, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.